to the stream. Second time today. Streamed some Final Fantasy X a little earlier today. What do we get? It's always nighttime when I log in. It's always nighttime. So, let's see. Been working a little bit in here today. Basically setting up the next part of the sheep farm here, or the bull farm, sorry. Kind of changed some things around here. I don't have my minecart on here right yet, but yeah, I mean, this is pretty much set for this, and this is probably something I'll finish off the stream, but I don't really feel like working on it too much right now. What I think I'd like to do is let's go down here, and I started this, but I can't, so these aren't going to work, right? Because I've got to put my ceiling in, which is going to go down one more, like, so it's going to come across, cover all this stuff up right here. So, yeah, and then of course we've got this. We need to clean up some stuff up here, and then we got to put our we got to put something in that hole up there so people aren't falling. And I'm pretty sure, I thought I had some bricks around here. I guess I don't. Let's go grab some. Hey Kevram, how's it going? We're gonna do some building tonight. I think that's just what I'm gonna focus on, is just doing some building around here, clearing some things out, getting ready to really just like make this my base down here. Get move some stuff down from up top, and let's see, let's get scaffolding out here. And then let's just we're going to start with this area right here. I think I can reach that from here. Alright, perfect. I'll actually be pretty impressed if I can get all the way down here without breaking any of these bricks. Alright. So, before I get too... Well, I mean, I guess I can just, put my floor in here. Which I think I'm going to stick with the diorite floor. I really like the looks of it. So we're going to stick with that. Because I think it looks... we're probably going to just stick with the whole spruce and red and black motif through this whole thing. So let's go ahead and put our floor in. You know what? I should have some polished diorite already. So let's go down here and grab some. And then we just kind of need to figure out, let's see, diorite right here. Oh, okay, so I was wrong. There's no polished diorite in there. I don't need that much. Surely I have a stack of it somewhere around here. That'll be enough. It actually might not be enough. I'm gonna run out of diorite again. Still trying to get my channel put together, basically. I want to get some more emotes. Want to do something with the channel points. I haven't really set anything up yet. Things that I want. That's something I want to work on the rest of this week. I want to make this more interactive for everybody, and not just everybody's watching me build things. Yep, I am running low on diorite. So, I got enough to do what I'm doing here, but I'm gonna need a lot more. I mean, I guess I could actually. Wouldn't it be easier to just do it this way? Yeah. Okay. You would think diorite's pretty easy to get because it's so common, but I mean, literally just. I mean, is this even the right height? No, that's not the right height. I'm still one up too high. I need to go down a little bit more. Right? Because this right here needs to be diorite. Which means that needs to be netherite brick. So that actually needs to go there, right? Because this is going to be even with that. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So how much is brick do we have? That may be enough. Oh wait, that's not gonna matter right there. So we're just gonna do this, and then we'll get stone back out there. I'll end up removing it again, but I don't want to step in a hole every time I walk over there. And we're just going to drop these right below this. I am working on the main stairwell of going up the central pillar here. I took the floor out, and I'm going to work on building a spiral staircase from down here to the top. So I can actually get my base down here and be more convenient than having just a random stairwell I keep falling down. I cannot wait until they get bedrock fixed for those computer users out there, because this is kind of it kind of sucks. Like, so apparently there's a problem with the launcher. It's preventing people from logging in on computer, which means AngelCoin can't get in to join us on the server for a bit. So we're gonna dig up this copper. Okay. So how do we do this? So this is going to be the entrance into the stairwell, facing this direction, right? Because it's gonna, because our path from here. Let's go ahead and work on this. So we got it too wide. So there's going to be some space back here. So let's say this wall will be too deep right here. Let's put and this isn't permanent. This is me trying to imagine what it would look like walking back into this. So we're going to put a wall right here because I need access to this back here in case I need to smack one of these guys for not working. I'm going to take this bed with me. Well, that's cool. One of these days, when I upgrade my computer, which I guess I can load up and play Java right now. I mean, my computer's good enough to run it. I just don't think I'll be able to stream from it. So I would still have to stream from Bedrock. So this is the... I don't even know if this is going to be... The entrance is going to be 3 wide. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's an odd number. Kind of like odd numbers. I don't like this being here like that right now. We'll fix that entranceway. So we got this going this way. And we need... Okay, hold on. And this path will probably continue on down this way. And once I get all of these put in... Oh, I just got a random hopper here pointing nowhere. That's awesome. Okay. And once I get all the wool farm stuff put in... I do have plans for this over here, but before I can do it, I'm going to have to get the wool farm done. I still have stuff on the roof here. So we want to do it. I think I want to go around this way. And I don't necessarily need to get... I don't necessarily need to have a way to get out on the first floor here. So let's see. Let's use... slabs. We're going to use slabs and blocks. So if we start out, like, if we come in and go this way, so we go slab, slab, block, block, slab, slab. All right. I'm walking around, I'm thinking. Give me a second. What do I want to use for the stairs? These are deep red. A cinnabar for up there. But not that cinnabar. I mean, I could just use slabs of this. But I want it to be a different color. Alright, let's just get some slabs. We can always replace them. Let's just get some slabs of stone and start on it and build a little bit up and see how it looks. We'll just use... I mean, I could use some deep slate too. That may not look too bad here. So we went this, and we did... hold on a second. So if we go boom, boom, it doesn't make a lot of sense to do this because you're not going to bam right into that wall. So you kind of want something like this, right? And then I think I'm starting this in the wrong spot. You know what I can do? Alright. Let's take a journey back in time real quick. You're probably going to see the Xbox logo here in a second. But let's go to our old realm. Because I built a spiral staircase in here, and maybe we can use something similar. I don't think it's the same area. Ah, there's my old wee farm. Yeah, I really enjoyed working here. I'm going the wrong direction. But, yeah, this was just a pretty fun project. May come back to it one day, but let's head over to this building in the middle here. Where I had worked on some things, and Okay. So this was our spiral staircase. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now this isn't quite the same shape we have to work with over there. This is much bigger, but I think this can work. So we got, yeah. Okay. So let's go back into MelloCraft. Alright, so basically we came in, if you're looking at that, so we came in, it was basically 2 slabs, right? Going into, so what we want to do, I think, is this. So it was 2 slabs going into 2 blocks. But I don't think, I mean, can we make it work this way? And then we go, like, what if we think about it like just these groupings of 2 blocks, right? And then, so we want to stick as close to the wall as possible. I don't like these areas with just 1 block in. So if we just extended them out a little bit. I don't know, guys. I may not. I don't know if I like this, but we're going to try it anyway. And we're going to come out here. Important part is we got to keep the same pattern. If we keep the same pattern, it'll look okay. Right? And so, and basically we just do this. It's going to come out like that. Not overthinking this a little bit. I feel like this is too, I feel like it's too big. feel like that's a little too big. So if we came in and we started the stairs, let's say we start them here. Let's just do the what we had going on in the other one. So we went, it goes 2, 2, and then that's not right. And then we do our L shape like this. And then we go 10 to L shape. But the L shape, these guys right here. You know, that's probably a good idea. I absolutely hate using stairs now, but when you're talking about something like this, what I'm doing is I'm trying to apply a stairwell design in a place that doesn't match the floor plan of this. I think this start is good. I do like the fact that I'd kind of like it to start here. But you know what I could do is I could just add a pillar that goes down right here, and that would solve a lot of issues. Actually, if I put my elevator right here, my water vader right here, like if I went all the way up, and then that would mean this part can't be used anyway. So start my stair here, and then we could do the other one right here. So it means I could limit my stairs to this area. Hey! Welcome. Thanks for the bits, man. Appreciate it. So everybody, go check out YT99 stream. He's building a water park earlier today, I believe. I do appreciate the bits, man. I'm looking up at these doors. You know, that's the issue. That's the issue. I'm looking up at those freaking doors trying to figure out how I can get to them. But that's not what I need to do. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, no problem, man. I appreciate it. I try to, every time I go to somebody's stream, I always try to drop a bits to them. And, I I just think it's always a good idea to support each other. Let me block these doorways up, because I think this is causing me mental issues right now. Looking at these from the bottom. I think we're just going to have to deal with the fact that we're going to have we're going to have some areas in which we only have, just with the shape of this thing, it's not very conductive to, it's not very conducive to. Heck yeah, bro. I agree 100%. Yeah, so it's these odd shapes, right? Because that's just how I built this. So if we just keep the same pattern, right? So we go. Or I could literally just build a staircase. You know what? I can. Right? I think actually the easiest way for me to do this is build this one away from the wall so I don't have to worry about these, and then I can just use this area right here, and then I can put some decorations or something in here. So I think this right here is going to work out perfect. So we don't want to use these little clothes right here. We want we get to here. We'll have a landing, right? Boom. And then let's go. Yeah, I think this may work. I could do like some lighting things over here. So let's leave this up as like a little prototype. You know, that was smart. What I just did there, that was super smart. So we're gonna do this, and then that way. And then let's figure out what we're gonna do as far as the stairwell goes. Like, as far as like the you know, I could use copper. Yes, yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use copper. I got a metric ton of copper. And considering that most of this base is in copper, it seems like a good thing. And plus, I like the sound it makes when you walk on it. Now, I should have some bricks already made. I guess I don't have bricks already made, but I can use Let's see what those look like. I mean, I can make bricks, but let's see what those look like. If we just go up and... I don't even know what chiseled copper looks like. Let's see, so that's that. Yeah. And then we'll still use a stone for the base because... You know, if I wanted that curve kind of thing, I think... Hold on a second. Let's do this. I think what we could do, if we want to, like, keep this, like, looking like a curve, we can do this in the corners. Right? That's kind of... That kind of makes sense, right? I hate wasting resources, so I'm going to go down here and grab this stuff. I can use this as a temporary block to put this here. And then we're going to go bump, bump, bump. And then 1, 2, 3. Break that. Yeah, I know under the stairs looks silly. But we come up here, we go up. Yeah, I think that's going to work. The only thing is going to be this little area right here, but eh. Let's install our floor. Every good stairwell needs a floor. If you want to know why I'm not taking these stones out, because there's no point. If those stairs are going to sit there, there's no point in worrying about the stone that's under it. Nobody's ever going to see it. I'm already short on diorite as it is. Yeah, this copper is actually going to tie what I've got going on down here with what's going on above us. So, where I was thinking about making my base down here with my storage room a little cozy, you know, like, so definitely not Final Fantasy 7-ish, you know, just in general, but like, just, you know, make it look nice and cozy, and then when we get up, you know, we're gonna start, going up, and then we get to the more industrial area here. Um, I kind of like the looks of this chiseled copper, actually. I think that's a neat look. They look kind of like the copper trapdoors, right? Oh, missed it. Go down here and grab my fallen piece of copper. And if I wanted to, I'm pretty sure, hold on, am I even with this? Yeah, I'm even with this. So right here, this is the old exit we had, and we may just do that so we can get in and out a little easier. And that way we can still get to our middle. Like I said, this piece of glowstone, or this mushroom, glow mushroom rock thingy, this is pretty important as far as my build goes. So that's the exact center. I could have swore I was crouched. So that shouldn't have happened, but whatever. Maybe I was crouched and not uncrouched. Hmm. I don't know. I may have enough to make it to the top. I probably won't. I only have 8 more of those pieces. I'll just go make some more. Why do I keep doing that? I know better than that. I need to go up and make more stuff anyway, so this will be as good a time as any, because I'm about to run out. Ow! I didn't want to go all the way to the bottom, but... And we're gonna have to take an axe and get rid of the oxidation on this stuff. So let's do that. So actually don't need too awfully much of it, so let's see. I need... Oh my gosh, it's made out of slabs? Are you joking, right? Can I put... I don't think I can... Oh, okay, good, I can. Okay. So we want that, and we want... Let's get... Let's do that, and then we're going to need some of these. And then let's see what that gets us. Let's drop this back in here. And then, boom, boom. Oh wow, I don't think I could have planned that any better. Well, maybe I could have planned it a little better. Because we need... Okay, let's see. We actually want this to come up... Maybe we want this to go up in the center. Right? So if we do this... Just do... So it's just 3 across, right? We go 1... Like that. Alright. And let's see, do we want... I don't think it's going to matter if we use stairs. Well, if we use... So if we do... this... and then basically just use... some yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I do not think that's gonna work. It's not gonna work. Maybe I should just have it come up to here. I mean, this is... I really wasn't going to put an entrance on this floor, but, I mean, kind of makes sense to have one, right? And then, that way I can leave the top intact, and I can actually just make this... I can make this copper grating. Alright, yeah, let's do that. I didn't even think about that stairwell up here being in the way. And I worked too hard on that stairwell to just change it up. So let's just back down here just a little ways. Perfect. Let's go down here and pick up all of our trash we dropped. Okay. So yeah, I think that would be perfectly fine. And then we just build out. Basically, we want copper grating. So let's get some copper grating. Wait, do I have... I don't. So let's get... And we'll use a combination of the chiseled and the wax, the copper grate. Right. So we want our landing here to be just like this. Oh, hold on a second. Let's to be just like this. I don't want that there. But we can do yes. All right. Let's take a look at it from the bottom. Make sure it's a smooth. I don't think it's going to be that smooth. I think, well, no. I mean, you can walk through it. It's not ideal, but you can walk through it. You can also fall off of it. And let's just fill out the rest of this floor. And then we could put our actually, I don't know what we'll do here. We do want to put more doorways in here. I don't know. I mean, we definitely can't put anything right here, right? Because, like, you won't be able to walk upstairs. I mean, but I think we want to do this. Well, no, we want to leave those ends open for now. Maybe put some glass along the side here, kind of like what we have at the top. Have like a little banister right there. Something like... I'm gonna grab some iron axes too, because I'm not taking the wax off stuff takes so much durability off of your axes. Let's see. There's a gold axe I don't care anything about. Alright, there we go. So let's take we got our stone cutter here. And let's get us 2 of these. And then all Alright, I guess I'm making some then. Let's go ahead and scrapey scrape these. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do, because we want this to be safe, right? Alright. This is similar to how we have it at the top. So you're going to come up here and I can't fall anymore. Okay. Cool. Alright, I like that. Well, let's unwax these so they completely turn green. That's the thing about clearing out a trial chamber, is all this stuff comes pre-waxed, so it's so boom. And then if I want to go up, I can just simply go up through this way. Okay. And then we still have our center block here. And I need to replace that grating up there. Otherwise, if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget and I'll just run right across it and fall. Alright. So we got this section going here. And now at least we have an entrance. We may do something There's a hole in the wall. Let's do something different with this entrance while we're standing here. So let's take out okay. And let's see. Let's do four of those. Actually, I think I need 6 of them. And alright, so let's do one. Alright, that kind of looks like the entrance to a fireplace. That's not really what I'm going for. Hey, Azap, how's it going? Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't want this to look like an entrance to a fireplace. And then let's do that. Okay. So let's get some slabs. I know I'm doing a lot of running back and forth, but I honestly don't know what I'm going to need. I'm just kind of coming up with this off the fly. So I don't want to make too much of something because then it'll be wasteful, you know? So if I go boom. Okay, that's looking a little better. Let's see how iron bars look. Just over that. So I got some iron bars over here I can pick up. I'm also going to need a sea lantern. That I do know is what I'll need. Oh, that's not going to connect there, is it? Nuts. Okay. But how does that look like that? Because I don't... I think we got something going there. It still looks like a freaking fireplace. And it's this. This is what's causing it right here. Actually, hold on. Let's leave... Let's just try it on this side since I haven't broke it yet. What if we did this? And then this right here. Okay. Alright. And we're obviously going to cover this stuff up with carpet too, so... Do we need another one right here, maybe? Yeah, that's not too bad. And maybe we bring this down one more this way too. So you can just barely see the back end of it. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's see what this looks like right here. I know that makes that entrance just one wide. I mean, I don't care if it's one wide as long as it looks okay. I actually kind of like that. All right. Let's go over here and grab a sea lantern. I know I should have quite a bit of them over here. Yep, I got a bunch. So we're going to put that there. And do we want it to be that color? I think we want it to be that. So let's grab... Oh man, I already love that. Let's see. Let's grab some black fire powder. Blah, blah, blah. It's down here. Yep. So grab one of these. I'm at a full inventory again. Okay, that's fine. I don't really need these axes anymore, so I'm going to get rid of them. And I think I'm going to take these gold ones and throw them in a blast furnace. So we can do this right here. Boom. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. And then probably get some end rods and go up the side here. Some carpet. We need some black wool right here. Okay, let's get some touch-up work done. And let's drop... Oh, yep, I figured. Okay, let's drop some of this stuff in here. And go see what we have as far as carpet. And wool, we should have black wool and carpet. Actually, we may not have black wool. I may have to check the farm for that. So I may have used all of it. Oh, no, there's some. So we'll take this. And we'll take that. And yeah, I know this kind of makes the ceiling look weird, but I'm gonna cover it all up anyway, so it's not gonna matter too awfully much. And then let's take our carpet and go just like that, and we're gonna leave those like that. So, yeah. And is it daytime or nighttime? It looks like it's nighttime. So let's run over here and sleep. Oh my god, what are you doing in here? You should not be spawning in here. Did you just... you suck, dude. Okay. Let's, they're spawning on these? You've got to be kidding me. I hate trying to spawn-proof everything. Jerks. At least they weren't creepers, I guess. Yes, I'm going to let all of it oxidize, and then I'll go through and set it to where I want it to be. Kind of like I did with the rest of it, except there's some that I haven't axed yet. But drop these arrows in here. See, they should not be spawning back here. These still emit light. And this is carpet. They shouldn't be on that. I'm guessing they spawned on these blocks right here, which means I'll just need to take some half slabs or something and throw up here at some point. But this should be lit well enough. And I'll get on top of these, all of these too, and make sure those are all spawn-proof at some point. Okay. So guys, I'm going to take about a few minutes break, to stretch, grab some water. So in the end time, I'm gonna run an ad real quick, and I'll be right back. Ugh, about to start talking again without checking to make sure my mic was not muted still. So we've got this. Kind of like the way that looks. Let's get some end rods and throw some end rods up there. And that's exactly what I thought. It would be uneven, but I actually know what I'm going to do here. Yep, okay, that'll work. I need that fire powder again. I just created that stairwell and I literally just ignored it to go down the old one that I hate. You know, I do not know if you can change the color of end rods or not. That is a experiment that I may do here shortly. But I'll do it on ones I haven't placed yet because um, there. Oh, yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, now we have our little entrance here. Let me replace this carpet that I knocked up to... Okay, simple entrance, just can go down here. Now, let's do some experimentation. Because I'm pretty sure fire powder, you can't use it on naturally lit blocks. So like glowstone and stuff, you can't use it on. It won't work. But for every block that you craft, it can work. Let's do some, let's do this. Alright. So let's take an end rod. Some of this firepower. So let's take the end rod here. And will this work? Ah, okay, so it doesn't work on end rods. Because it definitely works on lanterns. Like if I did this, like it's gonna change that lantern. I totally didn't want to do that. Let me let me go get another lantern. Now I just have a random cyan lantern. Let's see. I just need one. Guys, did it look like I was pointing at that ceiling? Just out of curiosity, because I felt like my crosshairs were right on that chain. Okay. So I need to... just double check this over here. So I'm pretty sure... Yep, all that stuff ended up in there. That's fine. That's exactly what this is supposed to do. Alright, now we got this. Now we need to do something down here to make this look less, for lack of a better term, Minecrafty. If we could build a structure in the middle that goes up, and I think... Where are we at? Is this the center of our build right here? Yeah, this is the center. So if we go... Let's put this out just to mark stuff. So if we do one right here, right here. So that little 9 block right there will do it. And we could do this to literally go from here to the top super fast. Straight through the middle. So, with the assumption that this will eventually be like an elevator type thing. So how are we going to do this? Let's see. And that'll still leave space over here that we can get around behind it. Right? Because, yeah, we can go... I mean, we got a lot of stuff that's wooden here, but I don't want it to make it look like there's a tree trying to go up to the middle of this either. I've already done that in a world, and I don't want to do it in this one. So let's operate under the assumption we're going to put a water elevator right there. And our main colors down here are black and red. Well, we could use some black stone. How much of it do we have left? Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna have to go to the Nether and mine. There's not a bed over here. I swear I picked up a bed somewhere, right? Oh, I did. It's right over here. Love the Baby Yoda emotes. Or Grogu, sorry. Sorry. Oh, I have some blackstone. I mean, I don't have to use blackstone, right? Can I use, like, deep slate tile? Will look pretty good, too. Let's try that. Let's try some deep slate tile. Let's see how that looks. That way I don't have to keep, like... I have a lot of deep slate. I have a lot of cobble, or, just regular deep slate here. So let's turn this into deep slate tiles and see how this is going to look. I think it's going to look pretty good. Have to match that exactly. It's different. So let's do so this is going to be like a water vader. So basically what I'm doing is I put this down here to mark out the edges where I need to put I don't have to put glass, but I probably will. If this is going to shoot up to, like... Okay, so 126 is the center, right? I know it's a weird number. Yeah, 126. So that's right. Literally right in the middle of the room, too. So if I build this all the way up... just like this... going to hide a lot of this stairwell. so we come in here, and then we're gonna go. Whoop. Okay. I mean, it doesn't help this, so what we're gonna do is just like literally just put like along the walls there, just so we can. Let's see. Oh, that'll still hold back water. Yep. Okay. Or I could just replace that with water, but whatever. Alright, so what we need for our water vader is some soul sand, and is there still some over here where I tore out that other one? Yeah. And glass. Perfect. Ooh, buttons. I need buttons. Where did I put those buttons? Are they in here? There they are. Ugh, that just glitched like crazy. What the heck just happened? Okay. And then we need... And we'll probably put 2 buttons over here too. So let's I think I'm gonna put 2 more buttons over here, because it just looks a little better doing it that way. And then when I get ready to build it. What are those? Yeah, those are white oak. The cool thing about the white oak buttons is they actually, like, kind of look like they match a diorite, so that's actually a bonus. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I can only put those on one side. That's right. Put that in here. Then shoosh up to the top. Perfect. All right, let's work on this entrance right here. Let's get our spruce out for this. Do I even still have spruce in here? Let's see. None in here. None in here, but we got these. Let's take these. Let's go over here and get a stack of spruce. I mean, that's eventually going to be the floor anyway. So let's, so right here, we're coming in, and so what I'd like to do is kind of stick with what we've got going so far. And we're going to come across this way. Just like that. And I think what I'd like to do is maybe put those up there. And then let's see what these look like. Not those, these. Let's take a look, see what these look like up there. Oh, I'm an idiot. It doesn't matter what those are. It doesn't matter, because they're not going to be seen anyway. Let's knock this off so I can get that back. That's fine, because those will be flusher, because this ceiling's going to drop down one more. Ugh, I keep forgetting about that. Okay. But we can do this. This is what we did on the other side. I think that'll be cool. And it kind of fits with what I have going in with everything else. Actually, no, it does, because actually you can't see the beams going across at the top, so we're good. We're all good. Because those are hidden by the ceiling. Yeah. Meh, that's not what I wanted to do. That little bit of wood mixed in with that, I think that adds a little something something. And that should keep us from falling, right? If we go in here, yeah, we won't be able to fall. We'll stand on it. Oh, um, okay, let's get up here. Temporary block. And just for uniformity's sake, we're doing this side too. Can't do it that way. There. Walk up these stairs. Did I go one too high on those? Oh, I did go one too high on those. Okay. Interesting. Yep. I did that. Let's see. I don't have an axe on me, so we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. walk in and we're like, oh wow, look at that. That's so cool, everybody. Hey. And we're going to want to, I think, put some, I'm not sure what I want to do with this ceiling yet. Except I know I gotta do something with it. I think I have an idea. Okay, let's take some of this stuff out of my inventory, because this is getting ridiculous. So, I don't need these. I don't really need that. I don't really need that. It keeps the rest of this. Oh, I do not need this white piece of terracotta. I was about to say I should have some stairs around here somewhere. So what we're gonna do on these is we're going to do this. And can we get a corner one? Oh, come on, give me a corner one. I need an upside down corner piece. Let's see, can I just aim it right? It's not gonna work for me. We're just gonna have to do it this way. And then we can actually leave that the way it is. And if we did this, right, that'd be fine, just like that. Or do I want to use, did I already put that deep? No, the deep slate tile's in here. Or do I want to use deep slate tile? I may want to use deep slate tile here. I mean, I guess I could use wood. Let's see. I think I'm okay with the way this room looks. I feel like there needs to be something in the corners going up here. There. Yeah, I feel like there needs to be something in the corners going up here. this look? I mean, I don't hate it. And it kind of gives us something in the corner. Like, it looks like it's offered. Actually, I don't think I want to put it in this corner, because I really want to keep this open for the stairwell. And I don't really care about that back there. We'll go boom, boom. Let's bring that down just like that. Okay, there's such a thing as adding too much detail work here. So I think we're going to stop right there. Let's go over here since it's dark outside. So one thing about working in this build, it's hard for me to tell what's what's lit up and what's not. Alright, let's dump some of this stuff off. And actually, let's just dump it all off back here. Except for this carpet, because I am going to make use of that right now. And now that I actually have a stairwell right there, I may leave this here for convenience right now, but man, you do not know how much I want to get rid of it. Let's go ahead and throw some more carpet on the ground right here. Try to do a little of this every time. Okay. And let's see, let's get some slabs. I do have to admit, that's pretty dark over there, so I mean, we'll have to do something about that. But they're not spawning during the daytime, so Okay, well, we got the stairwell built. Now we're gonna have to put some stuff in here. It looks like we're already oxidizing, so that's good. That's what I want to happen. It'll take a while for this stuff to oxidize, but I can't quite put the water vader in yet. I don't really want to anyway right now, because it's gonna have to go straight up through a couple floors up here. So we'll wait, and then we'll have to replace this because these won't hold water in. But hey, that is what we've done tonight. We're going to go ahead and call it right there. I've got a few things to button up, and I'm going to put it, probably work on this a little bit, and try to get us to a good spot for Thursday's stream. I don't think I will be streaming tomorrow at all. So I am taking the day off. So I will see you guys on Thursday. Thank you for the follows. And thanks for all the bits today. And I appreciate you all. Thanks for stopping by. And we will see you next time. Later.